All right, welcome. Hi and welcome. Today we're doing a mandala flow practice. So mandala means we get to move around the mat in a circular formation. So we'll go in one direction all the way and then reverse it and bring it around the other direction. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a quick moving practice with some challenging variations and balancing poses. So get ready. We're going to start off in a seated centering. Cross the legs however you choose. And just taking a few moments to bring your full attention and awareness onto the mat, into your body. Setting aside whatever your mind was caught up with throughout the day. And just giving yourself the gentle reminder that it's no longer necessary to be figuring out yours or someone else's problems, or be fixing something, or be planning something. All of that mind stuff can be placed off to the side for the next little bit. And we'll lengthen our inhale and our exhale. Take one more full inhale. And then we'll bring the chin to the chest. Start to move the head and neck around just to loosen up. Start to link breath with movement. Good. When you're ready, we'll come all the way back to center, chin to chest. Blink the eyes open and lift the gaze back into the room. Okay. We're going to lean back on the seat. I'll turn to the side and extend the legs out in front. Hands will be right behind. We're starting off with a little hip opener. So we're going to take the right ankle and cross it over the left knee. As you push that right knee away, we come into a little bit of a pigeon-like shape getting into that right outer hip. Good. You can move side to side. Maybe stay here. If you want a little bit deeper, try moving the left foot in a little closer. Good. Pull the chest forward. Maybe getting a little bit more of a stretch through the back of the shoulder blades. And then option, if you'd like to go even deeper, left leg extends out, and we'll bring that foot up into the elbow crease. Good. Cradling the leg in. Okay. We'll inhale here. Continue to lengthen the chest towards, so you come onto the front of that sit bone on that right side. At the same time, we pull the shin in, so we're really drawing one towards the other, just like a pigeon pose. Good, nice job. We'll extend that right leg out. Good, both knees bend, and we'll start with the other side. So left leg crosses over, and we bring the chest forward. Start with the right leg extended out quite a bit, and then decide if you'd like to move in deeper. Option to bring that edge of the foot into the elbow crease. Other arm might reach around just the top of the shin, or you can bring it all the way around the knee and interweave those fingers together. Good. Keep that breath steady. Maybe kind of rocking between the back of the hip and the front of the hip, finding that right place where you really feel that deep stretch. Moving chest closer to shin, shin closer to chest. Nice job. We'll extend that left leg all the way out. Good. We'll inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, spill forward. Shake out the head and neck. As you roll your way up, cross the shins, and we'll meet in a tabletop position. Start with a few cat-cows, just warming up the spine. Maybe noticing how those hips feel already. One more. Back to center. And then walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under, make your way back into your first downward facing dog. We'll take a few moments here just to open up, whatever that means for you. So we all have our favorite habits and rituals as we get into our downward dog. Notice if you can really focus on what the body needs today instead of what we always do when we get to that posture, that familiar pose. And take one more full inhale. And then exhale, we're going to shift forward into a plank pose. Okay, this is also a great way to measure our distance between our hands and our feet, squeezing everything in. And then exhale, back, downward dog. Try that about 3 more times. Inhale forward, slightly looking out in front of you. Exhale, look towards the feet. Get the head and neck involved as well. Last one here. Good. When you press back, bring those feet to touch. Lift the right leg high, and then pull the knee in towards the chest. Slide it all the way between the hands. So do your version of pigeon pose. That might mean the knees pointed straight forward, or you're aligning more knee with the right wrist and ankle with the left wrist. A little bit more like our cradle we did in the beginning of class. Inhale, we're going to peel the heart up, come up onto the fingertips, lift the chest. And then exhale, we're going to spill down. Try that 2 more times. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, spill down. Good. Last one, melting towards the floor. And then push into those hands. Tuck the left toe under, step it back, downward facing dog. Good. Big inhale, we send the left leg up. Exhale. Left knee pulls through. Again, doing what feels good for this side. The most important thing is that we stay upright, and we're keeping it a little bit more active in these first few pigeons. Inhale, we start to peel the chest up, look up, open the chin and the throat. Exhale, spill forward. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, root those hands down, tuck the back toe under, and send it all the way back, downward facing dog. About 3 more breaths here. Taking your time, maybe movement or stillness, whatever allows you to draw deeper into the pose, into your body today. Look forward to the top of the mat. And step or hop or walk the feet up. Good. Big inhale. We'll lengthen. Create a little space, maybe a slight bend in the knees. And then exhale, fold. When you're ready, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way out and up. And exhale. Those hands come down to heart center. Good. Slide the shoulders back and down. Good. We'll get ready to start our mandala flow. So we're going to start off with the right leg stepping forward and actually move around the mat in, let's see, counterclockwise. All right, so take a big inhale. We'll reach it all the way out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, bend the knees enough to get those hands down and step back into your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll lower down chaturanga. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Toes touch. Inhale, right leg comes high. And then we really want to bend that knee and open up the hip. Make sure the left right shoulder is not also twisting open. So we want to keep that right shoulder grounded. Take one more big inhale. You can maybe straighten the leg at this point, and then bend it again as you slide that knee through and step the foot through the hands. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll pivot the left heel down and windmill up into warrior two. Good, so keep a nice deep bend in that right knee, almost as deep as you had it for your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach it back, reverse warrior. And then exhale, elbow to knee, side angle pose. Drop the hips. Inhale again. And then exhale, we're going to pivot towards the left side of the mat into our wide forward fold here. So all 10 toes face towards the left side of the mat, hands on the hips. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down a little deeper. Inhale again, and we'll turn left toes to point to the back of the mat, and we slide into our skandasana, keeping the left heel down, and then the right toes lift. Good. Hands can stay down, especially this first time around. Inhale all the way. Keep moving around towards the back of the mat. Hands are on the inside of the foot, right toes pivot down into a lizard pose. Nice job. This left knee is pulling in towards my shoulder. Good. Take an inhale where you are. And exhale. We're going back into three-legged dog. So really root down into those arms, draw the belly in, and send it back and up. Let that left leg open up this time. Square the left shoulder down. Inhale. Straighten it out. Step it back down. And we'll move through vinyasa. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg lifts again. Exhale, step it into lizard. Right hand to the outside. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. And we drop those hips down nice and low. Exhale all the way. We start to twist towards the left side of the mat. Guess depends on how you look at it, into the skandasana. We're doing it on the opposite side, keeping that circle moving around. Hands can come down. Walk the hands towards the center of the mat, and then we push up into that wide forward fold. Toes start to point towards the side. And we lengthen, and then we exhale, fold. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, turn just the left toes to face towards the top of the mat, and we come into our side angle. Hand can be down or elbow to knee, and we reach the right arm up. Good. Nice big inhale. Push through the back foot as you lift up, reverse warrior. Inhale all the way. Exhale, we land in warrior two. Good. Great job. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to hips. We're going to step into a forward fold at the top of the mat. So hands down, and we step that right leg up. Inhale forward. Big exhale, side out. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it out and up. And exhale down through center. Good. So next we'll take that the same exact flow we went through. We're going to be moving right to left. So opposite direction, this time clockwise on the mat. So root down through those feet. Inhale, we'll reach it up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees, hands down, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg lifts high. Bend the knee, open up the front of the hip. And exhale, straighten the leg, and then step it through the hands. Windmill right heel down, all the way up. Warrior two. Nice and deep inhale. Take that shift from head down to head up, and then reach it back. side angle pose, elbow to knee. Feel free to go deeper. We've done both sides already, so you can come down a little lower. Drop those hips. Good. Hands come to the center of the mat. Toes point towards that right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. We've done right side already once, so this time when we come into Skandasana, see if you can bring those hands to the prayer variation. Good. Bent knee, heel is down. Inhale all the way. Exhale, hands land on the inside of the foot. Lizard pose. Feel free to toe heel that right foot out to the edge of the mat. Draw the heart forward. Drop those hips. Really get a stretch in both sides. Inhale. Exhale, right leg steps back. Three-legged dog. Open up the front of the hip. Inhale, straighten. And lower it down. Forward into plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, downward dog. Feet together. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. To the outside of the hand for lizard pose. Apologize. Inhale, draw it forward. Exhale, move the hands about halfway back on the mat. Turn the left toes to point towards the corner of the mat and sit down, Skandasana, hands in prayer. Keep moving those hands to the center of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Turn just the right toes to the top of the mat. Good. We're moving up into side angle. Again, you can be elbow to knee or hand on the inside of the foot. Drop the hips with it. Big inhale brings us up and back. Reverse warrior. And then we finish off with that warrior two. Inhale all the way. Exhale, windmill, hands down. Step to forward fold. Inhale about halfway. Exhale, side out. Reverse swan dive, bring it out and up. And exhale, down through center. Great job. All right, we're going to take it again, this time with a few other variations and some balancing poses. So take your time. Good. When you're ready, we're going to reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway here. Exhale, when you're ready, bend both knees, step back with the right leg. Good, we're going to keep that right leg lifted. Good. And then slowly start to open up into your half moon pose. Nice job. Inhale all the way. Exhale from here. Bend the standing left leg. Step that right foot back and land in your triangle. Inhale completely. Exhale all the way. Pivot towards that right side of the mat into a shorter forward fold. See if you can grab the heels and draw down. Good. One more inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, we're going to pivot towards the back edge of the mat. Good. Lift that back heel, bend the front knee, and come up to your high lunge. Inhale all the way. Exhale, hands come down to prayer, and we're going to take this back left leg and draw it around the right for eagle pose. Good. Inhale all the way. Exhale, slide the ankle out into that figure four position and bring the elbows down to the front of the shin. Get deep into that left hip. Good. If you'd like to try a flying pigeon here, hands down, lifting this right leg off the floor, great option here. Good. Inhale. We'll step that left foot back. Hands down. Right leg comes behind. And down into downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Left leg lifts high. And step it through. We're going to take that left leg up, draw it in, try to land your figure four right off the bat. It's going to feel hard. Elbows to that shin. And then slide deeper, lift thumbs to sternum into your eagle pose. Nice job. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind the legs, step back, high lunge. Inhale here. Narrow stance, so you may need to toe heel those feet in as you come into that wide forward fold. Hands to ankles, arches, knees, whatever feels best. Inhale here. Exhale, triangle. Right toes point towards the front of the mat and pull that left arm back. Step forward, half moon. Inhale all the way. Exhale, warrior three, both hands either down or reach out to the sides. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, bring it out and up. Big inhale. And exhale through center, last flow through. Inhale out and up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift here. Exhale, bend the knees. Step that left foot back. Hover. And then hands can reach back too, or hands can stay down. And then we open up half moon. So pull the left arm back. Slide the shoulders and hips to stack. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And then bend that right knee, step back, triangle. Inhale. Left side of the mat, wide forward fold, narrow stance. Inhale, exhale. Good. Start to pivot towards the back of the mat, bend that left knee. Up high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to center, right leg crosses over left, eagle pose. Good. Toe can always come down on the outside of the foot. Inhale, sit down a little lower, and then exhale, slide out for that balancing pigeon. Good. As you pull the elbows in, that helps contract the core, and we push into the shins. You can also hook this foot around the arm, especially if you're balancing. Good. And then when you're ready, right foot steps back. Left leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Exhale, full downward dog. Move through your last vinyasa. Right leg lifts. Steps through the hands. Good. We're going to take that left leg forward, slide it in. Try to land that figure four right off the bat, so keep it low. Nice job. Bring the thumbs up to the sternum, slide into that eagle pose. Inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, wide forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, triangle, pivot left toes to the top of the mat. Right arm pulls back. Bend the left knee. Step into that half moon. And warrior three. Square off the hips. Square off the shoulder, so really drop that right hip. Slight bend in left leg. 2 breaths. And all the way into a fold. Halfway lift. Big sigh, let it out. Reverse swan dive, bring it out and up. And big sigh, let it out. Nice job. All right, from here, we're going to reach it up. Step back, downward dog. Walk it all the way back. And then we're going to slide into a deep pigeon. So here, we've kind of touched on that pose a few times, but here we really want to get it nice and deep. So we're going to slide that right shin forward. Get it the most in line with the top edge of the mat that's possible for you at this moment. So we flex that right foot in. Good. Make sure that we stay upright, so we don't want to fall to the right side. Even if that means we get that shin completely parallel, we're still not getting that lift from the inner thighs. Good. So we stay up. Inhale, we find that lift one more time. Lift the chest, lift the chin, and then we spill forward. Good. You could use some props out in front of you. You could lay all the way out, hands and head. Here's where you let that heart rate come down. We slow down the breath. Great deep variations here. Might be a mermaid pose if you want to do some playing around. Since this is a shorter class, you could pause the video and play around with that. Perfectly great option. About 3 or 4 more full breaths. Very last one. When you're ready, walk those hands under the shoulders. Lift it up. Tuck the left toes under. Use that core strength to pull up and back. Good. You can do a few movements, maybe some circles. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the left leg up and slide it through. Good. Again, square off that front shin as much as possible while keeping the hips lifted. Peel the heart up, lift the chest. And then exhale, we'll start to spill forward. Good. And some days we need to just stay a little bit more upright, still knowing that we're getting the depth in the hips that's necessary right at this moment. And other days it feels great to just lay it out on the floor. So do whatever you need today without judgment. Take one more full inhale. Exhale all the way. See if you can sink a little deeper. Again, options on this side, mermaid pose. We're grabbing that back foot for a quad stretch. From here, push into those hands, step it back. Counter stretch whatever way you need to. So sometimes with a bent knee or straight leg feels good. Eventually downward dog. One inhale and exhale. Good. From here, we're going to come all the way down to our backs. Pull those knees into the chest. Get comfortable however you need to. Take a few moments to really drop into that space. Let go of effort. I encourage you to stay here after a challenging practice 3 to 5 minutes. And just let the video turn off by itself. Or longer, if you like to set a little meditation timer, that's a great option. Great work today. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.